When was the first time anybody ever told you were different?
Hmm.
Or when did you get an idea that you were different?
From when I was born, they used to call me my name, Marvin. And people like, oh, like they never heard that name before.
Marvin.
Yeah. And be like, what does Marvin mean? And I'm like, Marvin means famous. According to my dad, when I asked him like, Dad, what does Marvin mean? And he's like, it means you're going to be famous.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Martell. Be the standout Swift.
It's good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. You have Mofe. You currently have Mofe out. Beautiful record. One of the most interesting thing about, especially for songs like Mofe and the other record Tumo, Weto, is how you just go. How did you come across? What made you build this vocabulary? Your penchant for words,
Yeah.
for your own coinage.
I just feel like I'm my own person and I should be intentional about whatever I'm doing, especially if it's art. I'm a science student, but if I'm going to work on an arts project, then I feel like I should make it my own thing, like it should be my own creation. I should go crazy because I can be in my own world.
I think your best, the best word of all the words I've seen you use, I think my best is still how you use body. I think so, because I don't first when I started hearing you when I started hearing you use it, I think last year it was like the body, don't whine the body, don't do this, and then even on Mofe, you're like, don't disturb body if you're on your last card.
Yeah, I said no good wine, but if you don't yeah, so like body can be everything. So
Yeah.
like in my dictionary it says body means like a great deal of swag and emotion.
So when someone says don't whine body when you're on your last card,
Like don't play with the swag or the emotion if you don't have enough money, if you don't have enough thing to match up. Like a body can be everything.
Yeah.
Some people can say, oh, like it's a girl, and like yeah, it can be a girl that like has a lot of swag and emotion, and like she's popping, so she's the body basically. So it can be like the life I'm living, and like I'm telling you not to whine my life, cause my life has a lot of swag,
Yeah.
emotion. So don't whine my body if you don't Alaska, basically.
but some people can, stretch their last card.
Still, yeah, that works. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. So interestingly, you're a science student, optometry,
Yeah, I study optometry.
and you're done in June.
Yeah, I'm an optometrist.
You're already
Like
done.
I study optometry.
Okay.
Like, basically, because like a lot of people have been saying, I study medicine. So a lot of like medical doctors, they've been like coming at me saying, oh, I'm not a doctor, and I don't know what it takes to be a doctor. But yeah, I study optometry.
But
So,
what's the difference? Is it,
an optometrist is a doctor of optometry.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been basically saying. I'm a doctor. So I'm a doctor of optometry. But like, we don't like, we have like specific rules for an optometrist.
yeah.
Like basically in the eye field, there's like an ophthalmologist,
Yeah.
an optometrist, an optician. So like these are like different rules in eye care, and like they have like specific things they do.
So for optometry, an optometrist, 'cause I know an ophthalmologist,
Yeah.
I know optician. Optometry, I don't really have an idea of that. And this, speaking as someone who has studied biochemistry, I did clinical biochemistry.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and I did anatomy with the medical students,
That's
anatomy and physiology, and then
That's lovely.
yeah.
Like back like in school,
Yeah.
while I was in school, I see patients. I have like a lot of good and bad experiences as a doctor seeing patients, and I feel like it has been like a brawl for me not to be able to say, oh, I'm not a doctor, when like I go on like spaces to talk about my field or like
True.
my profession. So that's why I eventually say I'm a doctor. But yeah, I'm an optometrist. That's what it's called, cause basically we can like diagnose your
Yeah.
sickness, like
Yeah.
prescribe.
Yep.
But like if it's like not if it's like required for us to like do something like better, like something beyond our expertise, we like refer you to an ophthalmologist basically. So that's what it is.
Hmm.
So it's just like we can't handle, like there's like a limitation to what we can handle basically. That's why we're not like surgeons, like the ophthalmologists basically.
Hmm. One of my best friends is Dr. Seed.
Well, okay.
And even up until today, he was here. Yeah, he's been here a number of times. That's one of my best friends. And even up until today, he doesn't care if you think if you would want to diminish his degree with his degree in dentistry.
Yeah.
You want to diminish it and say, no, don't add doctor to your name. And it's like, do I see patients? Do I
Exactly.
treat people?
Exactly.
Do I improve life? Yes, I do. What's the point? But yeah, I get it. So now that I don't use the word fame, but I'd rather call it motion.
Okay.
Now that your motion hit you at the tail end, at the tail of your study, how has that interacted with it?
So the thing is, I have a great team. First off, shout out to my team, shout out to everybody on it. And like I have a great work-life balance, cause in the sense that I don't like do too much of everything. Like I don't go to the club too much. I don't try to read my books too much. I don't try to record too much.
Yeah.
So like I just like like at least since I'm not giving into everything, like putting my all into one thing, I'm trying to do everything at once. Then it's going to work. Like when like in January I had exams and at the same time I was planning for Mofe and
Yeah.
Use Me. So like I was juggling, shooting my music videos and like going like in between my exams, just like finding a way, like calling Tej, calling my managers, oh, can we plan this? Can I come for this shoot? Maybe my exam is next week, so I'll find a way to like just arrange everything and like it just worked out for me. I just feel like multitasking is a good way of like proving that you can be better than somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, so like I feel like if I multitask,
Yeah.
it gives me an edge. Like it gives people to say, oh, how is this guy doing school and music? So that's a good thing. I want to listen to this guy. So yeah, I just want to try, finish my school, then focus on my music eventually.
So I've done a lot of like multiple things at once. So the best part about doing multiple things is that even if you're failing at one, the unique combination of everything else
It's not making sure.
it means you can get away with it. Yeah, because you're like, yeah, I know I might be failing in this, but I combine well. So
That's good.
yeah, so yeah, well done. It's not, but has this always come natural to you? Because being someone who went to school for a degree, for myself, I'm speaking for myself, went to school for a degree, but I hated every second of it. I just knew I was there for a degree. And the moment, even before I was done, I started working at Pulse. I got my first job in school.
Where are you from?
Port Harcourt, but I grew up and born and bred in Port Harcourt, but I grew up in Akwa Ibom. No, but I schooled in Akwa Ibom. I'm from Akwa Ibom. So, well, I was in Uyo when I got my job here at Pulse, even while in final year doing clinical biochemistry. And so, for the most part, you always knew you were going to go to music.
Yeah, I feel like music is something that comes to you. You don't go to music.
When was the first time it came to you? Or when was the first time you can recall music coming to you?
The thing is, if there's no passion for music, it just doesn't yield like what you think, like the way you expect it to be.
Yeah.
Like there has to be passion, there has to be want, there has to be that urge to go to the studio by yourself, not somebody calling you, oh, have you gone to the studio, have you gone to record set, like what's happening, what's up. Like it has to be you saying, nah, I want to, like sometimes like I'm in studio like 14 hours 18 hours a day, like I was in studio on Christmas Day, New Year Day.
See, this is you recording too much.
No. Okay, no, I wasn't recording too
18
much.
hours a day, that's a
No, the
lot.
thing is like, P Prime was going to travel
Yeah.
to the US, and I know like we had like limited time. We just had like December and
No,
like sometimes,
no
so I had
way.
to like lock in and
For
like make
Use
sure
Me?
that not like for just you. We have a lot of songs. We have like 25.
No way.
We have a lot of songs together, like a lot.
Okay.
So like we had to like lock in, like make as much songs we could make together. So when he goes, he can work on them. We draw for me, like finish up the mixing, and like we can start like planning what we want to do. But yeah, so like I just had to like make sure that my music was perfect. Nothing was stopping like anything before moving out, like
Yeah.
from December. Then now doing anything this year. This year has actually been perfect for me. I thank God. But like, I feel like what I'm about to do, like for the rest of the year, is going to be revolutionary.
I think so too. One of my best releases this year was Use Me.
Yeah, Use Me is still going to be great. I have a lot of plans for it. It's just that right now, like when you have to do a lot of things at the same time, it's overwhelming. But like trust me, Use Me has a lot of more potential than it is doing right now.
Yeah.
Like cause on my like list of songs, like cause after I make songs, I like create a list,
Yeah.
like to like check how like the songs feel. I like group my songs into feelings.
Into feelings.
Yeah.
So you use emotional touch points as your.
Yeah, so like thing is, if I'm making this project now, like if the project is already feeling this way, I tell my team, like guys like, oh yo, this project is already feeling this way. Like if we put 2 songs out already, I'm like, yo, like I feel like this project's feeling this way. Let's go with this feeling. So like in Kilometer 2, I was feeling like I had put No More out at the
Yeah.
time, and I told my team guys that like, yo, I feel like we're moving so fast, like we're doing a lot of things, so like let's make a project with like the fast theme, like P.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, let's do that. So we started putting like fast sounds, car sounds, a lot of like voice overs on the EP to make it like a fast themed EP. After that, I told them like we need to do like a like a like upgrade, like an uplift
Yeah.
from like what we originally did. And we're like, what do you think that would be? They were like, okay, let's try to go to space time. Let's take them out of the earth. Let's blow their mind. So that's why we did Escaladizzy, Shakabuzi, and that's why the Kilometer 2 cover was like space themed, and like is a boy like pointing at the moon and everything. So like that was the Kilometer 2 theme. Then after that, now we're now cooking something right now that we're about to. But yeah, like it's always about what we're feeling, and like we're putting out a project depending on the way we feel.
You know, the thing about music is essentially a field that deals with emotions, feelings. But this is an interesting way to. I think this is an interesting way to even consider your work, because feeling is very, and it's very first principles. Like, it's foundational if you think about it. Some people would say they build their entire career around stories.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would say they build their entire career about. It's mostly stories, or not even career. Their releases around
Music.
stories, and then around themes.
Yeah,
But for you, it's more how you feel.
yeah, feeling.
And how do you know if what you're feeling deserves to be externalized?
The thing about a project is that a body of work
Mm-hmm.
has to be from you. I feel like somebody like just spawning up from anywhere and saying, "Oh, I want to put out a project. The name of the project is Ball," is so like unnecessary. Cause like when you're asked like, "Oh, what's this? Like why did you create this?" There's nothing, and like I feel like music is art. I already said that. So like if you're in school, for instance, and like you're an art student and you want to pass your exam and they say go and create an art project, we just say, "Oh, Ball is the name of my project."
Ball is life.
You get, so you have to like create, like go back, research, put them together. So like when you go back to school on Monday and submit your art project, they'll say, wonderful, you've like put things together. So like that's why when we're working on music projects, you have to put in a lot of things together, then add some sort of feeling to it. So like it makes people like relate to what you're doing as well. So that's why I feel like my music is so relatable, because like there's like feeling. Like I'm not just like spitting words or like doing like all of the punchlines or stuff. I'm just like saying what I'm feeling to you, and like probably you must have done that before.
Sure.
That's why you're feeling like, oh, you're in my shoes now. So like you're feeling sad or you're feeling this type of way.
Sure.
But sad is feeling, basically.
Let me try to think about what I feel when I listen to Mofe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember I ran.
Let me tell you what you feel.
Yeah, hit me.
You feel luxurious, expensive.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Gazo,
It's all about the Mofe.
That's it. So like, basically, that's the way I felt when I was making the song, and that's the way people felt too. And I'm sure that's the way Drew felt, and I'm sure that's the way everybody that's listening to the song feeling.
Yeah.
Cause they're feeling like, oh, it's all about the Mofe.
Yeah, I'm the.
Yeah.
I feel like the guy.
Mm-hmm. The guy, I'm the man.
I'm the man. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's how it feels. I like that I actually know how it felt, because like I actually wanted to ask that question to like my fans, if I had seen them, like how's everybody feeling right now?
Yeah.
Because after listening to Mofe like a lot of times, I still feel like I'm the Mofe.
Yes.
I just got a Mofe tattoo today.
Ooh, okay.
Because I feel like, man, that's what it's all about, man. It's all about the Mofe. In Yoruba, when I made the song, that's not what I was thinking about.
Wait.
Like, because I like somebody told me in Yoruba, like people is Yoruba, so he told me like in Yoruba, Mofe means I want. Yeah, but originally making the song, that's not what I thought about. Yeah.
Then how did you find the middle ground? Okay, you did it differently, and then it fit into
exactly
this other paradigm.
Exactly. So like writing the song, like the thing is like me and people like write songs in like different ways people can imagine. So like it's like different. Like I can write a whole song and people is like, nah, like let's use the ending of the song to start the song. Then like let's start again. Let's start writing again. So like it's like a whole process of like two people actually coming together to like put work to make a song. So on like writing the story of that song, it wasn't like even more fair. That was the first part we wrote. Like I had written the outro first. Like the Omoloma. That was the first part I wrote first. So that was the name of the song was meant to be No Reporting. Yeah, so that was my initial flow, like no reporting. Like I give you no reporting. So after that, like people was like, nah, I still need to like say more stuff. So that's when I recorded that Mofe part on Christmas Day, and I was like, nah, we need to enjoy today. We need to enjoy. So it's like it's all about the Mofe. We're enjoying today, enjoying Gazo. I think Ted came daddy, so chilling. Then we now said all about the Mofe, all about what I want, all about. So we now started putting ideas together, and boom, Kilo Busy no data. It's crazy. Though.
It's crazy how music works.
Yeah,
it is.
So,
how long have you been doing this? Like not officially. How long have you been trying your hands at music?
Not officially. It's been a really long time. Let's say, like roughly 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that because you started early.
Yeah.
And when you started, what was your approach to music? What did music mean to you?
When I started music didn't have meaning to me because it was just about melody and like music just had to be sweet for me.
Okay.
I didn't want to like listen to a lot of I don't want to listen to a lot of words to feel good. I just wanted to listen to like sweet music. Like let me just dance and feel good. So I loved Wizkid so much because he just made me feel like I was the guy.
Yeah.
I was listening to Holla at Your Boy, listening to all of that, and I was able to always doing my snapback, feeling good. But like after a while, I started like writing like Whiskey lyrics, like writing them out like on my notes because I was in like just two,
Yeah.
just three. So I used to listen to them, Jai, Show Me Love.
So you wrote them out.
Yeah, I used to like write them out to just like know how it feels, just
Okay.
know how it goes. Just I just because we used to learn it and we used to mime. We used to have this mime night. So in mime nights, I used to mime. I used to try to mime Whiskey songs. They don't really used to say we used to mime Afrobeats, so just to chill and just vibe Whiskey songs after, because Whiskey normally that's how I done. So just vibe after like they finish vibing their like normal Lil Wayne. So after a while, like in SS2, I just discovered that like yeah, I want to start making my own music now. I want to start doing my own thing. So I started like using like Spoon. So we used to use like Spoon and
Yeah, to drumming class.
yeah, to just drum and like rap and just play around and beats and stuff. So I used to do songs that like used to like stick, not like meaningful stuff.
Yeah.
I just do like I can't remember.
You just had
like,
a way around it.
Yeah, just like
and people connected.
yeah, people just keep saying it's like maybe if we go to hostel, they say, oh, they just keep like saying that thing I already said in class. So I'm like, yo, like this is how music works. Like I just have to just make catchy stuff and everybody will just like it. So when I got to school, I started like becoming wiser. I just started like thinking more, like started like having the need for like more intellect in my music, more lyrical content. Then I started putting melody, being catchy, and actual lyrics together. Then I started recording actual music in 2022.
So, a very interesting thing about your music, having listened, it took me a while to get into Tumo Weto.
Okay.
And it was because I fell in love with Shakabulizi. Not Shakabulizi. What's before Shakabulizi?
Escaladizzy.
Escaladizzy 1 and 2, and then Shakabulizi came through. That was beautiful. I think was it the intro we did? Yeah, it was my voice on it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that.
that was my voice on it. I love Shakabulizi so much. And then when Tumo Weto came in, I fell in love. I got into Tumo Weto in December, and I heard Tumo Weto. I'm like, this boy they speak though. I'm like, this boy talks. But I didn't really get into it because December was too busy. It was this January I started listening to it again, and I'm like, oh my god, I love it. Even some of my friends that weren't really convinced in your early two releases, when they got into Tumo, they were the ones telling me Tumo Weto is the best song this guy has ever done in his life. And I'm like, no, like look at my records, and they're like, play this. I played Tumo Weto, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy goes. So I get the same feeling from Use Me. I get the same feeling from Mofe. If I'm going to group them according to what I felt, these three songs fit in the same vein. And so for you approach writing from just talking about normalcy.
Yeah. The thing about writing music is that I feel like the deeper you think about writing music, the like harder it becomes.
How so?
Because you're trying to express what did not happen.
Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah. So the easiest way to communicate music or communicate anything to anybody, especially in a musical form, is just saying what has already happened or what you think can happen. Something I know that like is within my reach, something I'm manifesting, something I'll see. If I know that in next 2 years I'm going to like be getting deals of $50 million, $20 million, I'll say that in my song because I'm sure I'm going to do it. But like when I start thinking so much about things I know I can't do, like start thinking about how to rap about things I know, like it'd be so hard for me, like how to put lines together that like are not familiar with me, it'll become hard. Like I resonate with easy day-to-day experiences. I don't want to like
The mundane.
yeah, I just want to just tell you, oh, I went out, I saw this girl, like I told her this, she did not feel like this was this. Like I tried to explain. She made me feel like I was not. Like I just want to just explain to you the way I feel. Like normally, like the most random or common thing guys use or like storytellers use is, oh, I met a girl, she took my money and ran away. So like maybe I would say like people are tired of that. So everybody, I'm just giving a tax to everybody to go and try something new because everybody does that. That even in Tomoeto,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
I
guess so.
still I don't know. So like I feel like we need to tell more stories, like, but still, it needs to feel real. It needs to feel like, oh, another person can also feel that. Like me now, in Tomoeto, like, despite the fact that, like, I was saying, like, I was telling the babe that, like, oh, she did all these bad things to me, I was still saying, I'm sorry. So it's complicating. Like, say
Yeah.
you ignore the message we I sent to you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm still the one saying, you shut up my damn mama. So like there's still like room for thoughts, like what's this guy saying, like what's this about, like why is he still allowing her to come to his table
Yeah.
when her niggas on the turntable, like what's going on, like. So there's lots of room for thoughts. So like I always give like room for thoughts. You saying what is Mofe, what's Mofe about, in
Yeah.
the first verse me singing about love, in the second verse me singing about luxury. So like there's room for thought in every situation. That's the way it is. You have to keep the ball rolling, keep everybody interested.
And how do you know when? And I ask this question because people see creativity differently. How do you know when something is sweet?
Okay. When something is sweet, it feels different.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't feel like the same way. If something is not sweet, you don't feel anything.
True.
You just chill. When
It
you
just become incidental sound.
yeah, when you record, you just collect the song, then go home. It happens a lot to me sometimes when I make some songs. I just record them, I'm done with the song, then I just go home.
You don't think about it.
It's not like I don't think about
It doesn't come up.
Yeah, it does. But like when I feel the song, I'm standing up in the studio, jumping like, yo, this one is banging, like, yo, we're going crazy, like, offering how far, what's up, get drinks, we're active, like, this song is going crazy. You get, like, you know that, okay, everybody's feeling like this is going to be a hit. But like when like the energy is just dull, like sometimes I just be like, yeah, let's just change the beats, let's do something else. We'll come back to this later. Maybe like it might not be the right time for that. So yeah, it happens a lot of times.
And is it important that you maintain a healthy level of self-belief to move these things into?
That's the most important thing in music. I mean, or like I'll say in music business. The thing about music business is like if you don't like regard yourself as like yourself, like you can be like your image can be played with. Like anybody can just come and say this about you and you just be feeling like I'm just feeling shy, then you want to post again, ruin your ego, you go to a show and you won't feel like you want to perform all of that, like you'll be feeling shy. But like when you know that okay, I'm this, nobody can despite if anybody's making you feel any type of way, it is your art. Like it's you're the one making it, like they're not helping you to pay for the studio, they're not helping you to pay for marketing, not helping you to pay, like they don't even go for your
They don't
meetings.
even know your story.
Bro, like they don't know anything about you, so why do you I don't like yeah, my manager can come to my house and like say, yo, did you see this comment on Twitter? And just I'll be like, oh yeah, we'll just look at it together. But I don't even go and be like checking to reply.
I think that's a healthy
So
that's a
people that even
healthy
be
way to
texting,
live.
like I don't even see like you just be people that on like TikTok comments, like because sometimes I post videos where like a lot of people, like I have videos with like 8,000 comments, like
Yeah.
9,000 comments, like of like people like saying, why is this guy looking like this? Why is this guy doing this? But like I don't even be checking it. Like I'm too busy for that. Like I have
Kilo
too
busy.
like I have sessions, like I have everything, like I have sessions, I have
Yeah.
video shoots, like
You have
bro,
strategy sessions. You have to
like
move.
you get I have to talk to people, like I
Yeah.
have people I'm working with that like even if I'm doing that they'll be so angry at me.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of people that like are looking up to me to misbehave. So like immediately I like comment on somebody, like my manager can just come and she'll be like, why, like, I just saw, please delete that. You get, so, like, and I've passed that level. That was, like, maybe, like, 7 months or 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, now my manager can even come. She will know that if they tell her that I tweeted that, she will know that that's not me because I don't even have time for it.
True.
It's not possible. So, like, I feel like anybody that still does that just has to go to that. Let's buy that, like, that into just, or, like, don't do that. Like, that's pointless.
True. I never. It's one of the things that people feel that people are. So initially, when I started doing a lot of things online, and I began to get a lot of activity there on the internet, because I hated the internet for a long time. I hated it. I did not like it. It was in 2018 or 2019 that my friends convinced me that, hey, you have very great thoughts. You are very smart. Why don't you join Twitter? I'm like, Twitter, what's that? And they're like, just join. You might get 50 likes one day. So I joined Twitter and I began to say the normal things I say offline. I'm like, another extension to just talk. And every time I say those things, Twitter goes crazy. And everyone's like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like, now waiting, I just tell you now how they put there. So I didn't understand how, the social system works. So it took me a while to finally get there. And the healthiest way I have discovered is not to look at, I understand why people do it, but I don't look at comments. I don't. Especially when I say things that tend to, to rile people up or get misunderstood. So I just don't look at comments. I'm like, I don't. And over time, I've trained all my friends to not even bother with it. So instead of them saying, see what this one said about you, instead they'll be like, haha, did they drag you? And then we'll laugh and be like, pass me that blunt. Let's continue our life. So I think it's a healthy way. I think it portends well for you that you don't.
Check, I swear. Thing is, I'm so happy that God made it in a way that, like, He gave me, like, so much to do to take my mind off that, because I'm actually occupied. Like let's leave that the fact that, like, you can actually be checking. Like, I don't actually have time for that to actually check.
Yeah.
Like, comments, like, people that are insulting me, like, I don't actually have time for that. Like, people love me too much.
Yeah.
Like, I see a lot of, before I would see that one, like, I would even have, like, so that's not.
So you embrace the love.
Yeah, my love, like, people love me and I love them so much.
Yeah, that's
like,
good.
I show a lot of love. I know I do. I love my fans so much. Yeah, my baby boys and baby girls.
When did it get professional for you?
From the beginning.
You've always known you were going to be a professional, and so you treated it that way.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tumo is from my record label, Kilo Better Records.
True.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You didn't monkey about before you decided to go professional.
No, I'm professional from the start. Thanks to my managers, though. Thanks to Beverly, Dara. They were working with me from my first song. So I've been professional from my first song, Okanigbe, to my first EP, Okanigbe EP.
So cool. So before it achieved escape velocity.
Yeah.
Okay. Before it achieved escape velocity, what that period before it became before it became busy, before it hit the stratosphere, how was it like?
Yeah, the thing about Weto is that, like, it's a song that, like, we knew that, like, he was going to do that. So just a song that, like, we knew that, let's just keep it in the catalog so that when they go back, they can see that. We have a lot of songs like that. A lot.
Like
Weto.
There's Tumo Weto, there's no...
No, I'm not, like, yeah, those ones are the ones out. But, like, I mean, like, we have songs just like Tumo Weto with that, like, feel and story from that same time that we couldn't put out with Tumo Weto.
Bro.
Just because we knew that if we like had, like, put everything out, it wouldn't have, like, it would just be pointless. So let's just chill. So my managers were like, oh, let's just put out Tumo Weto, then, like, some other ones. Then we're like, okay, let's add Kaya Fun, let's add all these ones, let's put it together first. So, like, when we start, like, getting deals and all of that, they'll have something to go back to that's ours in full. So like this, like that project is for us. That's our baby. That's our project baby. Ukanigbe EP. I have another one after that. That's also ours.
Yeah.
Two more after that. That's also ours. Before we started to like say, okay, let's partner with these people. Let's get this. Let's partner with these people. Let's get this. So like we can be like bigger, like more open, more like just more exposure basically.
Yeah.
We just needed to like be more outside. Kilo Brother Records Limited. We needed our name more outside. So we needed to pair with more people to like put us to the front. But still have not lost our originality because we have those EPs from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you always supported from home?
Yeah. My
They-
parents
Your parents knew you were going into music.
no, not actually. But the thing about my parents is that they don't have a problem with my music now because I have not been like a bad son. Yeah. So
that's important.
yeah.
Okay.
So like
I don't have parents, so I don't know. I don't know that
okay,
system.
okay. But yeah, I've not been a bad son in the sense that like I just, in as much as like it was hard for me to like leave my house, like tell my parents that I want to do music now or not. But like they did not say, oh, like we don't support your music, all that. Like they just said, oh, this is not what you're meant to do. Like you can't be doing this. But at the same time, they didn't like do anything bad to me. They just told me, oh, like you're meant to be doing better for yourself. But me, I'm like, no, I want to go out. I want to go and do music. I want to record.
Your own better is music.
Yeah, I want to make my own thing. I want to. So like, basically, my parents they did a lot for me when I left school. Like, but like eventually, I had to like start doing my own thing, get my own. Just it was hard for like a couple years, but like, yeah,
When did they come around?
like, it had to like go well first now.
True.
So like Escaladizzy, when like my mom started saying, oh, like I heard your song, so everybody be like, oh yeah, my friend said your song is, and I'm like, yeah, mom, thank you. Then they just started coming around. My mom came for my show last year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Thank God. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so, after you got, so your, or rather your takeoff point, when I mean your pop takeoff point, was Escaladizzy. So, how does life get for you? What was the most culture shock for you when you became very busy? After Escaladizzy, what was the most culture shock? Because now you're dealing with a lot more people than you've ever dealt with. You're dealing with new expectations of you. You're dealing with expectations of you. You're dealing with a lot more people. You're dealing with the business, because that's the structure that we're all in. How'd you navigate that? I know you're well protected. Tej is here. Your man, Besh. Bev, sorry, I call her Besh. Bev is here. Dara. How when it got too busy, how was it? How did you find yourself in all of that?
So the thing is, I thank God for, like you already said, that I have these people around me. So I think with these people around me, like everything is like way more easier than anybody thinks it is. Like I saw like a couple tweets. My manager was showing me like a tweet where they said my team must be Gen Z people. But that's true.
And that's
Like-
good. You should go with your peers.
Like all the people on my team are just work just like me. So are just cool. Like I feel like I would only do better with somebody that's reasoning like me. Yeah, like for now, like yeah, we'll obviously need like hands where like we need people that like will help us like get some certain things. But like for now, that we just need to do like stuff that God can help us to do.
Yeah.
Like get into the number one spots in Nigeria, to do things, just these things that like we know that okay, if we pray to God, God
Yeah.
can do it for us.
Yeah.
Then I just need help from my friends. my team, my guys around. Basically, Escaladizzy was like a belief thing. Like, oh, do you believe in this song? I just told my manager, do you believe? And I said, yeah, we believe. Let's do it. Then the remix, do you believe? Let's get Zlatan. Like, it wasn't like it's never that much of like, oh, we're going to like do a lot of things. Like, we're now shocked that we're getting this. Now it's just, oh, do you? When Digitunes called me, like, oh, do you think you can be on this song with Wizkid? I said, yes. Send the song. He sent it. I sent it back to him the next day. The next week, he said it was coming out. So it's just, I swear, so it's just always that easy for us. I don't know why. I think it's good. No, I don't think it's good. It's good.
I think it's God.
It's good.
Because I think it's God. Because I've been here for a long time in the industry. I came in at a time when I came in before Afrobeats to the world. I came in when everybody had no jobs. So one day I went to bed one day, I woke up, and all my friends who were industry guys, you call them and they'll be like, hey, come to my office. I'll be like, your office? You're an industry guy now. Because that's how we considered ourselves before the dollars came in, while we were in the throes, in the wild west, pre-2017. So you knew everybody industry guy. You probably know, okay, this person moves with this artist, this person moves with this artist. But we didn't have official titles. But I went to bed one day in 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. That's when it started exploding. I went to bed in 2018. And then by the time I woke up, all my friends had official titles. So you're walking. so this your brother that you guys are hanging in the corner and just living your life. Tomorrow he's calling you, hey Joey, would you mind stopping by my office? I want to have a conversation. I'm like, you have office? They're like, yeah, I'm head of this at Warner now. I'm head of this. And you say, oh my God. And so you go down there and you see, you know how you have friends that you know differently, where you know them as they're very stupid, and I mean that well. So you have friends that are very stupid with you, and you're like, this madman. And then one day he's like, you should stop by my office. And then you come and everyone's calling them sir, sir, sir. I'm like, so you serious? So the same thing that happened to all of us here in the space. I worked at Universal for 2 years myself until I got bored of labels. And so it's interesting to have that happen for you. The question now is, and that's the question that, especially when this is your second year in the limelight. You're doing your second year now in the limelight. So the question now is this. You already have the first hurdle taken. You've moved from obscurity to success, or to obscurity to motion. And now you have a project coming. How is your album year looking?
My album is going to be great. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm a very like unpredictable person. So I like to keep it that way. I never actually said any tea on anything I do, but like I know that this year is going to be sensational. Like I cannot say anybody should expect what's coming because they can't.
Do you feel a sense of responsibility? Because you're being touted as someone who's leading, you're like the touch point for a new generation coming through. No, I mean, of course you're responsible.
No, I'm responsible for it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I am. It's my job. It's my duty to lead.
So you feel that sense of leadership, that sense of responsibility?
I will lead them.
But you're leading.
That's how it has to be. I feel like when like a series of events happen, it just feels like it just only right. It only feels right that this has to continue.
True.
I feel like God would not allow like what like he has done over time to stop going on.
True.
I already initially told you that I feel like this is not ordinary for me or
It
my
isn't.
team. Like it's not possible that like I have like sometimes Charlie Poppy, Arista, and after that Wizkid,
Yeah.
the Weto, like all these people, like it's not possible. Like it's not possible
Yeah.
without.
You've been doing the impossible.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's everybody be like when I do something, be like how, like how's this Billboard, Ricky, like how?
Yeah.
So like it has to be God. So it's too like I don't think God is going to leave us now.
You mentioned God a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
your
work with
uncle.
God in close proximity, like in very close proximity that everybody thinks. Like in very like we work together.
And how important is your faith in a place like music, where music seems it's not, but it seems very you know, something is like sexual and asexual. It feels very God.
Okay. I
The
get.
music industry.
Yeah. So the thing is, I feel like for music, it's like more of like belief. A lot of bad things happening in the industry.
True.
So like I feel like it's more like a choice. Like God sees that like like I've put in so much work into this,
Yeah.
and like I make a choice that like I'm not going to do what these people are doing. Like I have done all my things in general differently because I want to do my own thing. I created my own words, created my own record label, created my own way of doing my own things. Even the way I wear my hat, like I don't want to look like you in any way.
Yeah.
I just want to do my thing in my own way. If it works out for me, it does. If it doesn't, that's also fine. But I want to do it in my own way.
When was the first time anybody ever told you were different? Or when did you get an idea that you were different?
From when I was born, they used to call me my name, Marvin. And people like, oh, like they never heard that name before.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd be like, what does Marvin mean? And I'm like, Marvin means famous. According to my dad, when I asked him like, Dad, what does Marvin mean? And he's like, it means you're going to be famous. I'm like, okay.
Okay. For real?
Yeah.
So you're predestined.
I've read you, man. Thanks to my dad.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Famous. And so you've always had that belief.
Yeah, so I've just been waiting, and I've been thinking like I'm not going to be a doctor or an artist. Like, when I was little though.
Yeah.
But yeah, eventually I knew that I had to just be a pop star.
Okay. And sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I have. Are we good? Okay. And now, you know, the first hurdle is out. Integrating yourself into the space, leading an entire generation of pop stars. What's your I like to think of the way it sounds very political, but that's the only way I can describe it. What's your manifesto for the space?
I feel like a manifesto is. I like to think of a manifesto as an opportunity to tell us, because that's just the way it has always been for like us in Nigeria, especially.
Yeah.
Nigeria. But like yeah, a manifesto. Giving a manifesto is like me telling you what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I already told you that I'm an unpredictable person, especially to my fans.
Okay.
I feel like the spice of it is when they say, when is Mofe dropping? When is Mofe dropping?
Yeah, we waited for so long.
Exactly. So like I feel like they need to want it. They need to tell me like what's going on, like where's Kilo? What's like I need your want. I need to see you want me for me to give it to you. Apparently that's the meaning of Mofe in Yoruba, right? I want.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to see the want. I need to make you say, bring it to me. then I push it to you. So yeah, let's just keep them on their toes. How about that?
And so, okay, nobody has ever spoken about their art and their journey like this to me, and I've done a lot of it. This is the first time someone has said, "You have to want me."
That's just the way. The thing is, like, people.
People are usually the other way around. Like I give them until they're ready to accept it. But for you, it's the other way. You're flipping
No.
it.
The thing is, we've done that, right?
Okay.
we've tried that, and I guess it worked. But like, they were not appreciating it. We're giving them songs now, 7 songs. Like, we're always giving them good songs at that. Like now, they're not going back to Tumo. Tumo has more streams than Escaladizzy. Why?
No way.
Yes, Tomato has 30 million streams already. 30 million, and Escaladizzy has 27 million. So it's crazy. Like, yo has more streams than Escaladizzy. Like, why? You guys are disrespecting me.
And you guys didn't put any money on it.
So it's crazy. Like, yo. So you guys have to actually tell me you guys want this song before I give it to them. Like, you guys don't play with me like that. They will stream the hell out of this Mofe first.
Yeah, I think so.
You need to give me 20M on Mofe. Then we'll start talking about what's next.
Cool. And in all of this, I know a lot of what you do is cerebral. A lot of how you approach it is very cerebral, even though you say you focus on the mundane. But there's a high level of cerebral work to be able to to even serve the mundane in a way that is palatable.
Yeah.
Because normalcy, the thing with normalcy is, a lot of people don't understand that normalcy is the best thing that can happen to you. Because we've always been designed to solely focus on the highlights of everything. The biggest this, the biggest that, the highest feeling. But you spend more time in the mundane than even those extreme moments.
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing about being normal is that it's not hard to do it. And it's very cheap. Like, it's very cheap. The thing that people don't appreciate the normal, and is annoying. Like, now we can make a beautiful ass cover art for a album that's going to win a Grammy from just sitting down here.
Sure.
But people be like, no, we have to go to Atlanta, do this. We don't. With the right feel, everything is right. Like, I just took the cover from my Mofe cover.
Yeah.
And like the dorm room I used in the intro of the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you watch the video, you see the girls talking that I'm calling.
Yeah.
But that's the place. I'm just sitting on the couch there, and I took the cover art for the song there, and I told my friend, put Mofe, just write Mofe and write Mavo there. That's the cover. And that's all.
You didn't try to overthink it.
No, that's the thing. Like, it has to be that easy for it to work. Like, normal. The easiest things just work. And I feel like I'm following footsteps of people I've already, like, imagined.
Yeah.
Like, people I like look up to.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, that's the way they do this stuff. I'm not going to call that much names. But, yeah, the easiest things are, like, so perfect. Trust me. Like, check. Like, people don't say that much anymore. Like, my leader, Wizkid, he just used to tweet. Like, Big Wiz just say LIA.
Yeah.
80k likes.
Sure.
He just say Mofe, 90k likes. Like, how? Minimal is maximal. I've learned to, like, I've grown to learn that, like, the little you say, the more you get. It's crazy, especially in Nigeria.
Sure. I explain tire.
Bro, like, that's what Brother Boy says. Like, bro, you
explain tire.
the little you say, like, just say small thing like this. They will think about it so far. Like, oh, this guy must have said. Like, who must he have been talking to? They like, I don't know. They just like gist.
Yeah.
But like, from, especially when like you're like a hot topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better to like reduce the things you say.
True. And so, in this entire conversation, we've established a few things. We've established that music called you. We've also established that this was what you were always meant to do.
Yeah.
Right from you being called Marvin down to your choices that you've made. in all of this, well, all of this isn't. All of this has been what, how you interact with the world. You're giving the world your creativity. You're giving them your substance and all of that. What do you keep for yourself?
The thing about me is that, like, I feel like for now, I'm quite too invested in my music to think about myself. I love my music too much. Like I literally told you, in Christmas Day and New Year Day, I was in the studio. Do you know what that means?
It's obsession, man.
Exactly. Like, I don't. It's more than a thing of I'm making an album to submit. I don't have like I have like bosses like I work with are like, yeah, I have to like say, okay, please, this is my album, listen to it. But like, I don't have anybody that's going to tell me I must submit the album before April or all of that. Like, I do my things on my own time. So like, for me to be in the studio on Christmas Day, that's to show you like I actually want to be there. Like, I love this thing. So it's more of something like this is actually what I love doing. That's why, like, no matter how much you insult me or say all this, you want to insult me for what? Like, it's what I want to do.
Yeah,
You
true.
So you can't
I chose this.
Yeah, you can't insult me for my own thing. Like, it's my own.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing this. And I've always loved your music from the first day I heard it, even up until Mofe. I told you my last 10K, I ran it with Mofe. It's rare for me to I ran it with Mofe because it's just beautiful. Thanks, man. And thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.